Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. It is the last day of Vlogmas. I'm actually really sad because I've really enjoyed doing these videos. Also, happy Christmas Eve to those of you who celebrate. Today I'm doing a video that was requested by Julie. And she asked me to do like a wish list video to talk about some things that are on my wish list. Sorry about the lighting. The sun hasn't come up yet in where I live. It's like 7:43 in the morning. I have to leave for work in about 15 minutes and I'm not going to be home until late tonight. So I thought I would really quickly film this video. So I've picked 5 books which I have on my little IKEA post-it note. And I will try and like insert pictures here if I can figure that out tonight when I get home to try and edit it. But I thought I would get the filming done now before I go to work. So yeah. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is this collection of late Victorian Gothic tales. It's a collection brought together by Oxford. You guys know I love my Oxford World Classics editions. Saw this on Instagram and I thought it looked fantastic, so I went and looked it up and added it to my wish list like recently, like this past week. So I really want that. I might actually order it for myself after Christmas. I'm waiting to place an order after Christmas because I do have some gift cards. So yes, that is in my cart at the moment, and I'm just waiting to see like if I get any more gift cards, if I can add anything more or anything else. Next up is Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy. I just finished reading The Mayor of Castlebridge yesterday. I read this with Ange over at Beyond the Pages. We share a huge love of Thomas Hardy and we want to read more. And we've read, like, weirdly enough, without planning it, we've read the same like Thomas Hardy books. So Jude the Obscure I think is probably the next one we're going to read, so I'm going to order that after Christmas for sure if I do not get it, because I definitely want to read that with Ange. Next up is one that I saw on Jean's channel, and that is There Once Lived a Woman Who Tried to Kill Her Neighbor's Baby. A collection of scary fairy tales, and I'm gonna try and pronounce this. It's a Russian like author. Her last name is Petrushevskaya. That's absolutely awful. I'm sorry. It's really long and I am awful at Russian. So, but I will as always leave links in the description down below. There's a collection of 3 of them and they're modern Penguin classics. So I definitely want to check that out. Jean really liked it, so I think it'll be right up my alley, and like the titles are really great. Yeah. The next 2, I'm including these as one because they're by the same author, and that is Cecilia and Camilla by Frances Burney. I really fell in love with Frances Burney when I read Evelina earlier this month, and I really want to read her other 2 major works that are published. I think there's like one other one in her bibliography. I've kind of been checking it out, but it's really hard to track down, so those 2 I definitely want to get to first because obviously they're easy to get to. I'll probably buy the Oxford editions because I think those are the only ones that are kind of nice looking. So yeah, that they're really big. They're like 1,000 pages each, but they're in that cart that is just waiting to see if I get any more gift cards for Christmas. And finally, I have a recommendation from Yamini over at The Skeptical Reader, and that is Indiana by George Sand. She recommended this to me a while ago, I want to say in the summer, and it's been on my wish list for a couple months now, and it's we were talking about George Eliot and like authors that publish under pseudonyms, and weirdly how some people's pseudonyms last and some people's don't, because the Bronte sisters also published under pseudonyms, but they're known as the Bronte sisters, whereas George Eliot or Mary Ann Evans is known as George Eliot still. So it's kind of this weird thing, and she's a French author, and I don't really know too much about it other than Yamini recommended it. So those are some books that are on my wish list. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys hope to get Christmas, like books for Christmas. I don't often. My family seems to think that I have too many books. I don't know what they're talking about, guys. Like, you've seen my collections. It's not bad at all. And yeah, I have really enjoyed doing Vlogmas, and thank you guys so much for sharing. Thank you to all the wonderful new subscribers who have come during Vlogmas, and I am going to be taking now like a week and a bit off. I'll be back the first full week in January, but I need a little bit of a break after filming 24 videos in 24 days, and have a great Christmas if you celebrate. If not, happy whatever you celebrate, and I will see you guys later. Bye.